One day, I woke up. I wanted to watch something, only to not find it. Alas, I thought I want to watch it still. And so, I summoned a demon to grant my wish. However, I forgot to bring along a vessel for it to possess. It took over my body and now I suffer the consequences. Howdy. It's me, Lil. Am I the demon, or am I still what I was before, simply carrying along a different being? I don't know. I may never know. But due to my questionable parts, I know of more than 60,000 people following my every move. Frightening. But I promise to disclose certain information to you out of obligation that you even found me in the first place. So sit back. Listen absent-mindedly to me speaking about things that you don't really care about, while you mindlessly do tasks in the background. And we will begin. First, some questions about the videos themselves that you've asked. How long does an automatic take you? In all honesty, it would be a lot quicker if I just sat down and didn't stare lucidly at the screen, wondering if I could just sleep, and if the work will just be finished by tomorrow morning, and me merely willing it into existence. I would say it takes about 5 to 6 hours. Almost never more than a day, though. I just never know if there's a tomorrow, so it needs to be all done within the day. What inspires you? Groovy beats and painful memories put together with pretty pictures that have been stolen and reposted onto Pinterest. What is your art style and how do you make your designs? I mean, I didn't make anything, it's just how they look. How they always look. I just need to see more clearly through the haze that my mind has set up, to see what they truly look like in my mind and try to imprint that onto paper. I never made the decision, it just simply happened. Have you missed deadlines or fallen behind schedule? Always. Everything is late. Small break, because I'm sure that you're finding me speaking about nothing in particular a little tiring. Underneath you, do you feel the odd feeling of being aware that your feet have sensation? That you have touch in a place where you never really acknowledge? Perhaps you feel the cold hard ground, toes that have started unknowingly gripping at smooth surfaces in an act of subconscious stress. Maybe instead it's the fabric of socks wrapping around you, the warm heat of your body kept near. Some of you could be feeling a more pleasant sensation of carpet, strands woven together, slipping through cracks, a distinct feeling of folds and loose string. You may feel none of these. Instead, you feel a material unlisted or nothing at all. You won't think of it later when you feel a different sensation somewhere else. You won't think of it. You won't think of a lot of things. Thoughts will pass you by and reappear for you to think that you never had that thought before. As your body grows old, it loses feeling, but it doesn't forget. Textures of leaves, grains of sand that get stuck uncomfortably to you, similar to pins and needles when you've sat too long. You won't think of it. Your body will, though. Won't forget. Your body will remember things better than you. So keep care of it. Now, we turn on to some more questions. More so relating to my expeditions in drawing in general. Do you have any tips for aspiring artists? My tips are, do it. They can't stop you. It will come to existence whether they like it or not. If it's bad, It's just bad on purpose. But bad doesn't exist. So really, it just isn't there. But since it's there, it can't be bad. Can I share your videos? If it's not where it's already posted, then go ahead. There are many places that I cannot reach that you can. Just remember to direct the masses back to the main source. It's hard to indoctrinate when the source material is being spread out too thin. Do you ever feel regret or don't feel confident when posting videos? Honestly, I lost the ability to feel shame years ago when I danced on stage as a child to Lady Gaga and the accident happened. How long have you been drawing? Since, really, I've had the physical ability to vandalize things around me, spread my idea of appreciation and passion and violence. Is art just a hobby, or do you plan to join the industry? Is this what you have strived for all along? Listen, art happens. I had no control over it. To think I had any say is absolute lunacy. I will be drawing forever now, as I no longer have free will. Whether it's predetermined by fate or a simple coincidence, this is a spiral that I have haphazardly fallen into. There is no ladder nor a way out that I can see. The walls are smooth and unblemished, devoid of anything to grab onto in order to hoist myself up. I'm stuck. There is no way out. Only passage is further into the abyss until I die. Do you have any original characters? Yes, find them yourself. In order to keep you on your toes, we have another break, because I never want you to feel comfortable in what I'm about to say next. There's a spot in your vision. The spot where your field of view can reach, but you just can't seem to see it. You think you only need to turn slightly, a quick glance, and you'll see what it was that you couldn't. But when you do that, and you shift everything, the moment's already passed. You know it's there, just out of reach. Knowing that whatever's there in that moment existed, but you never knew what it actually was. A blur of colours and shapes, set in a haze set by your own mind. Someone could be there, moving with you as you look around, yet you would never see them. You won't know them. Maybe you won't ever know them. Maybe they don't want to know you, but they already know too much. Stuck by your side forever, never to be noticed. You don't want to notice it. It doesn't want you to notice either, lest you must answer for the things it's seen you do. And now we have our final batch of questions. Firstly, what are your pronouns? Now, let me be real with you here. Pronouns are honestly somewhat of a grammar thing. So, I say, choose them for yourself, because regardless, you'll be bringing me into existence. So, I don't really see much how it matters. What would you like to call us, your subscribers, as a nickname? Well, my little subscriber, I just refer to you guys as worms in my head. I think worms are rather cute, small and wriggly. I remember one day it was raining at school and I'd ran outside and scooped up the soggy dirt, and in it I'd caught like 5 worms. I'd held them up and went back inside to show everyone. I got slapped. Picked up the worms and threw them back outside. Do you has the gay? Of course I do. Bones or blood? Now, as a connoisseur, bones are very nice and nutritional. They're very functional as well. In fact, bone marrow is one of the most sought after bodily donations. However, blood always does it for me, you know? The metallic taste just gets me rolling every time in my sleep. Just hits different. Do you have any mental health issues? And how does it affect you as a creator? I do suffer from the mental illness. How many? I don't know, as I decided to stop keeping track. I came to the conclusion that it would just give me unwanted stress. And so, in terms of how it affects me as a creator, well, it certainly does, I can tell you that. It affects me when I'm eating and sleeping and not sleeping and looking, of course thinking. It's tiring. All I can do is let time pass. And the pain eases with it, so I can just maybe move forward into the future, day by day. Why are you British? I'm not. Refer to the questions before the former question in order to understand more in depth. Do you listen to any podcasts, like crime-related ones? Now, I don't actually know what I watch at any times. I don't really pay attention. I just know that I've watched it. So to say whether I have watched any podcasts, I can't really say with certainty. I probably have watched podcasts. I probably have watched entire series of podcasts, but I wouldn't be able to tell you which ones. In terms of crimes, well, I like crimes. It's fun. Trust me. Gay was a crime. That's fun. So was tax evasion. That was a crime. That wasn't fun. And so I don't exactly know what you wanted to get from this, because I'm done. Hopefully you'll wake up from your trance of everyday routine to stand and gaze at the world around you in a state of sonder tipped with confusion. Unsure how you truly got here and unsure of where you'll go. You'll realize that you don't know what you're doing. Really, you don't know what you're supposed to be doing. You just know that in that moment, you're there, doing something. Something that you think might have purpose, but you can't really say for certain. But at the end of the day, you'll forget about it, and your body will remember. There will be things you'll never notice, and they don't want you to notice. Good night, and good day.